If you are in charge of managing a brand's social networks, whether you belong to a marketing agency or you manage your own networks, you will know that it is not easy to take complete control of all your networks, from planning and creating content to choosing the best time to publish, the right copy, or the ideal number of hashtags to include. For all this, there are tools that can make your life easier, and my favorite is Flick Social. This marketing platform has everything from scheduling to analyzing and managing your networks. The feature I'll show you today is the Hashtags tool. This is often a more complex topic than it seems, from how many we should add without filling our copy too much, to the most appropriate hashtags for the turn of our brand and the trends of the moment. And, as social media managers, it is very unlikely that we have enough time to be doing all this research, so Flick does it for you. Let's start by doing a broad search to explore the options it gives us. For this example, I'll use one of the accounts we work with at Felix Media, HypoAir. This is a brand of air purifiers, so let's put it in the search engine. It will immediately throw up different hashtags related to that word, and not only variations of air purifiers, but also terms that are not directly related, such as immune support or plant care. In this part, we have two ways to visualize the hashtags. This one we are looking at is the table view, but we can hit grouped view. This is a very good option if you are starting out, as it divides the hashtags into different levels of competition. Let's go back to the table view, because here we can see more statistics that I want to show you. Here, you can see the level of competition and potential reach. The scores are generally based on the available metrics on the right side. The first, DAPC, refers to the average daily posts made using these hashtags. Then we have average likes per day. Then we have total posts and average comments. This way you can see which hashtags will be able to generate more interaction. The first option we have is literally air purifier. We can see that it has a good competition score and potential reach. However, if what we are looking for is to get more comments on our publications, we can use Pure Air, which generates 6 times more comments than the first one. Or if our campaign objective is to increase our awareness, we can opt for hashtags that receive more likes, such as hashplant care. Of course, we must also take into account the context. Is our post or product related to plant care? If not, using this hashtag might not turn out to be such a good idea, as you will attract customers who are not interested in you and will not generate conversions. I understand that we are always looking for more exposure, but you have to take care of quality over quantity. Let's move on. If you feel that a particular hashtag works with what you want to convey, you can click on the magnifying glass here, and it will create another tab related to those hashtags. If your brand is small, I recommend that you use hashtags with little competition that won't get lost among the thousands or hundreds of daily posts that have the most used hashtags. So, for this case, we'll use a filter that will allow us to see hashtags that have less than 200 posts per day, but more than 20. And we see that hashtags have changed. You may also want to remove things with keywords. Let's continue with the example of HypoAir. We see that most of the hashtags are related to taking care of the planet, but maybe you are doing a campaign that is focused on preventing diseases. So we remove the keywords that are not working for us in this case. We add nature and plant and hit apply. We see that the filters are applied to all the tabs we have. If you want to know more about this hashtag, click on the 3 little dots and then on the View on Instagram option. Here you can see what types of posts are published using these hashtags. This can also be a useful tool to give you ideas for posts or to observe what your competitors are doing. Now we select 10 hashtags to create a collection. Below you will see this button, and when you click it, you will see several options. Select Save to Collection, and now just name your collection. I will call it Prevention Campaign and add an emoji. And it's ready! You can create different groups of hashtags. This was for a specific campaign, but you can make one for the brand in general, another focused on home purifiers, etc. We go to Collections, and there we will find the one we just created. Here you can see the option of suggestions. For this you need at least 10 hashtags, so we added that number. It doesn't give us suggestions yet, but later on you can try it and see that it will suggest some similar hashtags that might work for you. It will show you a table just like the table we worked with previously. And that's it! You now have a good number of hashtags that are suitable for your account, as well as relevant, and will give you better results. Plus, you saved a lot of time since Flick did all the research for you. Let me know what you thought of this tool, and if this tutorial was useful, and if you still don't have a Flick account, run to do it, because I will bring you more tutorials to squeeze this tool to the maximum and improve the performance of your social networks. I will leave you my referral code in the description. Don't forget to follow me on my social media to receive more content that will allow you to take your e-commerce to the next level. See you soon!